Okay, ladies, who doesn't love a good cognac brown color, especially for the upcoming fall for you guys in the Northern Hemisphere? We've just finished our autumn and Louis Vuitton have released 2 new colors for the fall season. So we've got the cognac, and this is a new release cognac, not the same as last year's cognac, and another color, Arizona. So apparently this year's cognac is rumored to be slightly different from last year's cognac. So if you've missed out on last year's cognac, or maybe last year's shade didn't quite touch your heart, maybe this year's one will. And the Arizona is going to be like a more creamish color for the fall for those who love to be a bit more low-key. Okay, so far they've got 7 items in the cognac collection and 4 items in the Arizona collection. So let's start off with the cognac. Who doesn't love a good Neverfull in the cognac brown? So this is that giant print Empriente, and it's going for $2,710 US. This is the same price as all the other plain Empriente color ones. So this is what it looks like from the front, the side, and the interior. So we have that microfiber lining. So this is actually $700 more than the standard canvas one. What do you guys think about this price difference between the Empriente and the canvas one? That's a lot of money, $700 US. That's over 1,000 Australian dollars in difference. Do you think it's worth it to get the Empriente one? I mean, it is a different look. Or do you think, no, maybe that price difference is too much? Let me know. I think the Neverfull in the Empriente, it does look more luxury, to be honest, and it'll be more work appropriate if you wanted to use it everyday bag as well. Having said that, lots of people use the canvas Neverfull as a work or everyday bag anyway. It's just whatever suits your fancy. So I think there is going to be a difference in kind of like the luxuriousness of the bags between the Empriente and the canvas, but $700. That is a big difference. Let me know what you think. Is that worth it? Which one would you choose? Next up is the mini Bumbag, and apparently the cognac is a USA exclusive, as it's rumored to be. So this is going for $2,160 US. But if you're outside of USA, you might have to pay more if you want to get this, because most likely it's going to come from a reseller. To be honest, I was never really interested in the mini Bumbag in any of the iterations, whether it's canvas or leather or denim or whatever, until I saw it in person. Now I saw the monogram version, but I have to say, this bag looked much cuter and much better in person than it does in pictures and videos. So I would say the pictures and videos do not do this bag justice. When I saw it in person, I was like, wow, this bag is nice. Or when I saw it in the pictures, I was like, whatever. So if you haven't considered the mini Bumbag, wait till you see it in person, it does look better. So the Empriente version is $130 more than the canvas version. And it is cheaper than both the denim and the bicolor. So what do you think of this price difference, $130? I think that's not too bad. I mean, considering we just saw a $700 price difference for the Neverfull, $130 doesn't sound too bad. So I think whether you want the Empriente or the canvas, that price difference, it doesn't make too much of a difference. Just go for the one you actually like. I think for this one, I really liked the look of the monogram one, and I think just being like a bum bag, which is already a casual style, I wouldn't mind just sticking with the canvas one. I saw it in person, I liked it. It's not like I'm going to be wearing it as a work bag or wearing it to anywhere more than just a casual outing anyway, so I think canvas for this one, I'd probably stick with that. But let me know what you would choose. Okay, the beloved Cognac Pochette Metis. It was released last year as a part of last year's Cognac collection, and they brought it back. Of course, who doesn't want a Cognac Pochette Metis? Again, it is rumored to be a slightly different shade, but I don't know, I didn't see either of them in person. So people, let me know if you know if they really are a slightly different shade. So this is $2,840 US. It was such a big hit last year. I just can't see how it's not going to be an equally big hit this year. So this has a price difference of about $220 more than the standard canvas version. I mean, that's not too bad again compared to the $700 price difference on the Neverfull. $220 for a full-size bag, not bad. At that rate, you probably could just go for the one you wanted, regardless of the price difference, because it's not that bad. And I think the Pochette Metis does look really good in the Empriente. I've seen this one in person, not in the cognac color, in the noir color, and it goes really well as an everyday bag. So let me know which one you would choose. The canvas one or the Empriente one? The CarryAll PM. I think this would actually be a really good work bag. I think this one looks very clean, very low key, but with a touch of logo. But this one has a price difference of over $500 US compared to the canvas one. But one interesting thing is, if you look at the Empriente and you look at the canvas, the design is not exactly the same. Like, go look at them from the front. So the position of that luggage tag is not the same. Plus the canvas one has this vachetta like tied up bow at the front. So I think they're giving off 2 very different looks. The canvas one looks more casual to me. It looks like a little bit more childish with that bow there, whereas the Empriente one looks more serious. luxurious and you could wear it as a work bag. Not to say you can't wear the CarryAll canvas as a work bag, you wear whatever you want, but I think they're throwing off different vibes. And for me, there is a difference in the design, and maybe that's what took into account when they increased the price by $500 US. So I would be more inclined to get the CarryAll Empriente as compared to the CarryAll canvas, because I think that looks nicer. But that is a huge price difference, $500 US. Let me know which one you would choose, particularly for that price difference. Okay, the OnTheGo MM in Cognac, baby. This I think is going to be very popular. So this is $3,450, which is the same price as all the other single color monogram Empriente OnTheGo MMs, but you see they've chosen a different size for the Empriente embossing. All the other colors have the giant embossing similar to the Neverfull, but this color they've gone back to the small normal print embossing. So there is a difference in the embossing of the Empriente for specifically the Cognac color here. Now, even though this is a really big bag, it only has a $300 price difference between the Empriente on the canvas, as opposed to the $700 price difference you get on the Neverfull between the Empriente and the canvas. So isn't that really interesting how they make their prices different? So it's not even necessarily the size of the piece, because an OnTheGo is, I would say, you know, comparable in size to the Neverfull, but the price difference is much less compared to the canvas and the Empriente. Let me know what you think about that. Do you think it doesn't make sense? Like, is it not computing in your head? Because it's not computing in mine. But anyways, let's carry on. I also think one thing to note is, as the person carrying the bag, the weight difference for such a big bag between a canvas and an Empriente bag, even though I think the Empriente looks better, is that weight difference going to be a problem? Because lots of people end up with back and shoulder problems when they're constantly leaning onto one side carrying their bag. Like, it's not good for your posture. So maybe the weight might turn me off. Let me know. Anyone who owns the Empriente OnTheGo MM, let me know what you think about the weight and whether or not it's an issue for you. The Victorine wallet. So we're in the SLG section here. So this is priced at $730 US, and this has nearly a $200 price difference between the Empriente and the canvas one. So that is equivalent to the price difference, or more than the price difference, of some of the bags we just looked at. So it's not even about the size. Like, why would the Victorine wallet have a bigger price difference than the mini Bumbag? The mini Bumbag is bigger and is more complicated to make, yet the Victorine wallet has a bigger price difference. Let me know what you think. The Liv Pochette. This is priced at $1,950 US. I think this bag really pops in the Cognac color. So if you're a TBE girl, tiny bag energy, and you love 4 colors, then this bag could be for you. It's only $100 more in the Empriente compared to the canvas. I think there's a very reasonable price difference. This price difference is even smaller than the Victorine wallet. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense to me. And the other thing is, a lot of the Empriente bags are cheaper than the denim bag. Like, this Liv Pochette is cheaper in the Empriente than denim. But isn't leather more expensive than denim? And isn't leather harder to work with than denim? Why is the denim more expensive? You know, I don't even think it's about the cost of materials. It's just like whatever people are willing to pay, they're going to charge more. If something's more exclusive like the denim, they're going to charge more. And you know what? People are going to pay for it. So you're going to pay, they're going to charge it. So for me, I think it's just like they know the hype of their denim collections because it doesn't come around all the time, whereas Empriente leather's always around. It's just different colors. So I think for them, they're just like, we're just going to charge you more for it. Okay, so for a $100 price difference, are you going to go the canvas or the Empriente leather? Actually, for me, I think because it's such a small bag, I think I can get more stuff, slightly more stuff, into the canvas version. So maybe just for the pliability and the functionality, I can maybe fit like a little thing more, I might go for the canvas. But that price difference is very reasonable, I think. Okay, let's head over to the Arizona collection. So this is a more creamy color, bit more low-key, bit more muted. And we're going to start off with the Diane bag in Empriente leather. So this is $2,690, same price as the other Empriente Dianes. And this has a $270 price difference between the Empriente and the canvas. So again, not too bad, like especially considering the Neverfull had a $700 price difference. So the one gripe I have with this bag is I think the strap is not on par with the bag. The strap, it just doesn't go. I think this deserves its own Empriente strap, similar to the strap that comes with the Pochette Metis. That would have been a much better pairing, probably would have drove the price up. But it's like we have this beautiful bag and then we have this like really casual strap. And I think it's like ruining the vibe of the bag. Tell me what you think about the strap choices Louis Vuitton are offering with their bags. Like, I think they're just cheapening out, to be honest, with their canvas straps. Like, canvas straps will suit some bags, and not other bags. And I think they're just cheapening out. Let me know what your opinion is. So I think for that price difference of about $270 between the canvas and the Empriente, you could really swing either way. Like, I think that price difference is still within the reasonable range for you to get what you actually like. So tell me what you think of this Arizona color. Are you liking this more than the Cognac, or do you like the Cognac more than the Arizona? Like, they are two different colors. One is a more cognac-y brown. One is a more creamish color, more muted, more like snowy color. And tell me, do you like the Arizona? The next bag they made was the NeoNoe MM in the Arizona color. So the Empriente one is going for $2,760 US. Can you believe that this is a whopping $600 more than the canvas one? So this is getting up on par with the price difference between this and the Neverfull now. $600. That's too much, I think. That is too much. That is unjustifiable. Like $200-300 max, but $600, come on. Again, I think changing between canvas and Empriente is going to affect the weight of this style and this size bag. So that might be something you want to take into consideration. So let me know what you think. Would you choose the canvas version, or do you think the price difference is worth it for the Empriente version? For me, I just stick with the canvas version for this bag. I don't think that price difference is worth it. The Felicie Pochette. I think this is a very good style from Louis Vuitton, particularly because you can use the inserts in other bags too. This is $1,620 for the Empriente version, same as the other colors they already offer. And it's only about $130 price difference between this and the standard canvas version. So I think that is definitely a reasonable difference for you to choose which style you like without needing to consider the price difference too much. So I think for this one, if you want to go Empriente, don't worry about it. Not that much of a price difference, just pick what you like. Let me know, do you like the look of the Arizona in the Felicie Pochette? I think it makes it look very classy. The Clemence wallet. Now I know a lot of people aren't using these long full-size wallets anymore, but hey, they're still at Louis Vuitton if you're into them. And this is $800 US. But this is a $200 difference from the canvas one. This has a bigger difference than the Liv Pochette bag between the canvas and the Empriente. That doesn't seem justifiable to me. Why is the price difference so high? That to me makes me not want to get the Empriente one. Let me know what you think. Do you think that that is a justifiable or unjustifiable price difference? So tell me what your final thoughts are on these two colored bags. For me, I love the Louis Vuitton Cognac color, and I actually have 3 pieces from the vintage Epi Leather Canyon Fawn color, which is like the old Cognac color. I don't have anything in like an Arizona type color yet. Now, if you guys are interested in this vintage Epi Louis Vuitton Canyon Fawn color, I actually have a whole video showing you 20 different styles, which I'll link here. And if you guys haven't already seen my latest luxury unboxing, I'm gonna leave it here.